Greetings, fellow conquerors. This is darkfireslide, and welcome back to EU4 in Byzantium, where I've had a lot of time to think since the last episode. And first of all, I'm shocked that like a new patch hasn't rolled out in the time that this, in between the last episode and this one. Mainly because it's just been so long since this series has been running, basically. Anyway, we've currently got a lot of things on our plate. First of all, we took Rome. We took friggin' Rome. We took it back. We gave it back to its rightful owner. The only training rightful owners. Now, unfortunately, we were saddled with a weak heir. Or weak claim heir. And he's a 435, however. He's really awesome at his job, except that he's not legitimate. People don't like him. But we've also been taking land like crazy lately. And so we may have to come to deal with that. See, we've currently got a truce with Georgia until 1459. Andronikos died before we could get the level 3 event. I think we already had a level 3 philosopher. I can't remember. It's been so long in this campaign. We could get a level 3 trader, which could help make up for our current diplomatic issues. Plus, we're currently focused on admin. How's our tech looking? I mean, we are still behind on admin tech, though. So, you know what? I'm going to hire this theologian for the extra 2 admin points, as well as the national unrest reduction, which should really help with what we've got going on here. We've got this Georgian rebel stack who's probably going to march on Yerevan. Yep. Doesn't really care because he's the AI. And we've got a really good general, a 1/6. So in the shock phase, just tremendous amounts of damage. And one thing I've been thinking about, one thing I really want to theory craft more is there's a minimum, basically there's a maximum amount of cavalry that makes an army effective, but I wonder if you put in a little bit more cavalry in the early game, if you can like get more shock damage just by having those cavalry and having like the right size of army. I don't know. I never really experimented with it, and I'd like to find out. It sounds very interesting to me. All right, so let's see. We could either lose 309 ducats or lose 10 prestige and gain 25% autonomy in Malatya. Let's find that province. If it's like a province we already have a 75% autonomy in, let's see, it's 10%. It's a 10 development province, just off the bat. Where is? Let's see. I always forget. You know what? While we're here. Actually, I don't want the region. I don't want the region map mode. I want the area map mode. There we go. There we go. Get the areas map mode back up. So we could accept Dulkadir. I don't see why not. So yeah, I will go ahead and pay 300 ducats for this because we're gonna make another ducat per month from all of this. Yeah, I want to make a video about this. A lot of people have said to me like, Dark, why would you build these buildings when you're not going to make the money back that you spent on it? And there's a really interesting concept in this game where when you spend money to make money, it typically doesn't matter whether or not the building pays for itself. What matters more is that the building is making you money at all. Basically, that's like on a very fundamental level is what the idea is. But we could build a manufactory in Constantinople. It would just be grain. It's not like great or anything, but with the workshop that's 0.3 ducats per month, I don't see why not. Let's do it. Any other good buildings we could build? I don't think yeah, the Basilica is next tech, I think. Any good places we could build? We can still build churches in a lot of provinces. Like over here in Theodoro. How about in Italy? Italy's already got all the nice things. We could get in Dalmatia another 0.15 ducats. This may seem kind of silly, given that we're already making 20 ducats a month in profit, despite having, you know, 2 advisors. We should probably, you know what? We should probably hire a Diplo advisor. I'm being lazy by not doing that. At least a level 1, right? Always good to have advisors. National institutions. Let's see. We could lose stability or lose 35 of all points. Let's lose 35 of all, because we're behind on admin tech anyway. We're already ahead on military tech, actually. This is one of the things that kills me. So I don't play with the Cossacks. I don't have estates enabled. So people are like, oh, why would you spend military points on a general when you could just get one for free from the nobility and cause a natural disaster? Not a natural, cause a disaster to your country. Well, apart from the disaster, the other reason I don't like that is because this happens so frequently, where you've just got tons and tons and tons and tons of military power just sitting around for no reason. And like, yeah, you could develop your provinces, but like, I'm already at 153k manpower. Do I really need more manpower? I don't know. I'm kind of off the wall tonight. It shouldn't be recording, but I wanted to record. I like this. I like this building. 100% more trade power. We do have some really good provinces that we could build this in. We don't have enough money yet, though. So let's give it a second. Oh my god. I have friends. Why are they messaging me at 4 a.m.? I swear, I'm like, you know what? Surely no one's going to message me. Why would I turn off my Steam notifications? Why would I do that? It's just silly. It's too much effort. And then that happens, right? Like, you know, inevitably someone messages me. Really tempted to go look because I'm being very unprofessional tonight, but anyway, so I moved these troops here at the start of this episode because I want to attack little Bosnia here to give to our friend Serbia. Let's do it. We're gonna give this land to Serb. This would just be a very, very quick annexation. Wallachia still has his independence guaranteed by Russia. He's also warned by Russia. And Russia continues to expand in virtually every direction. He's also catching up on tech. And stands, you know, has a really good chance of just crushing all the opposition around him. What is his army like? I know it's massive. It's just been a while since I looked. He's actually got the largest amount of troops right now, at 108,000. However, we have the highest force limit at 161, and he has defensive ideas and he's getting quantity. We have offensive and defensive ideas, so I think it's safe to say our troops would be a bit better. Just teensy bit better, you know. Right, so we got another missionary from conquering Rome. I'm sure that was driving people crazy over the course of this episode. Meanwhile, the Salzburgian army is making a break for it. These lunatics. Are Persian separatists? Oh no! 12,000! Oh jeez. Oh no. It's a lot. It's a lot of guys. I'm scared. I don't even think they had a gen. No, they have a general. He's just bad compared to our 6-shock God King general. Converted Melicates. Conversions continue. Let's see. We could pick up stability cost modifier minus 25%. I think I'd rather just get Tech 19. Not that we really need it, but we're making 12 admin points per month. So that's like, I'm gonna pull out a calculator because I'm tired and lazy. Oh god, I'm on Windows 10. Okay. So we have the calculator. Wow, Dark can't even divide. Can't even divide 400 by 12. Alright, so it's going to be 3 years. It's going to cost us 3 years of time. So even if we took it now, We'd still be behind on tech, obviously, but the ahead of time penalty for the next tech at tech 20 would still be 3 years. So you know what? Let's go for it. Let's try to get the missionary strength from religious ideas. Let's just go hard on it and try to take it. All right, let's transfer these to Serbia. Hopefully Serbia doesn't go, like, you know, wild, getting crazy ideas of, aha, Byzantium has given me land, and now I must betray him. But hey, right? Because, like, who's going to support his independence? I think our truce... Okay, so first of all, our truce with the Mamluks is up. So we could continue to expand south. Their only allies are Hejaz and Morocco, which means we would just absolutely devastate them with no competition. Spain has a ton of allies, on the other hand, so I think the route of expansion is pretty obvious here. Let's see, where is Salzburg's land? It's over there. He keeps running. It won't work forever, though, because we've got, you know, a 3 maneuver general versus his no maneuver general. Alright, Rome is considered to be a core part of Byzantium. I don't know why it ever stopped, honestly. Alright, we've actually trapped him and forced Salzburg to take a river crossing, which means we've completely crushed his army. We're going to go ahead and stack wipe this 3-stack. Alright, nice. Salzburg owns 4 provinces. Is this not the most wild, like, game of EU4 you've ever seen? So we've got Hormuz gone wild. We've got Sind going absolutely nuts. Russia is actually Russia-ing. The Teutonic Order exists still. Lubeck is, I mean, that's fairly standard. Brabant, fairly standard. Palatinate is still what it was at the beginning. Bohemia's actually taken some land from the Teutonic Order, it looks like. And Brunswick is actually doing really well. Also... Oh, this is bizarre. Denmark has a personal union over Bavaria. But Sweden is independent and allied to Great Britain, Savoy, and Brabant. I thought for a second that Sweden was allied to Denmark, and I was about to be very, very confused and perturbed. Like, you know, go home and rethink my life kind of feelings. I mean, I'm already home, and obviously I'm recording, but... Look, humor is not easy. Alright, does Salzburg want out? Oh, yeah, they want out. Do I even need your 41 ducats? No, but give it to me anyway. Alright, so this land is going to go to Serb. We'll take all of Bosnia's money, all 183 ducats. Now Serb will love us forever, right? Right, Serb? Yeah, Serb loves us forever. Serb is kind of our Byzantine pet name for Serbia. You know. Not to demean them or anything, but... You know, it's funny. Serbia actually gets some pretty good military ideas, which is one reason I kept them around. Especially because they've got offensive ideas. So they're, like, have faster sieges. Well, they actually have about the same siege speed as us. But they get 10% morale of armies, 10% infantry combat, and 15% cavalry combat. So they actually have, like... They actually punch pretty high above their weight. Also, they have a decent number of troops as well, if I recall. I don't know where their army is at the moment, but I remember them having a pretty, like, decent army for a vassal. Meanwhile, Shirvan over here, I got 9 troops, you know, it's a thing. But why stop there, right? Like, I didn't note that I didn't even look at the aggressive expansion left, because honestly, it just doesn't matter anymore. All our diplomats are busy doing things, I guess. How does Shirvan feel about us? He likes us. We'll go ahead and improve relations again. Let's go ahead and get the troops in position. Let's go ahead and do another crusade to take back the rest of the Levant. I think we've actually got the majority of the Levant right now, if you can believe it. I think we do have... So this is... Okay, there we go. So we do have some papal separatists that are threatening to fire, and I think it's going to be a pretty large rebellion as well. Yeah, 41k papal separatists. we also have Austria though, who might kill them in the event of a war. So, all right, let's take a quick look at the Mamlukian army. I don't like that it automatically sorts it by most powerful nation, but like, you know, changes, I guess. So the Mamluks have a force limit of 68, but they currently only have 20,000 troops. That is really strange, but we're gonna make a bid here, and my bid is gonna be that we can beat them with half of our army. That's the bet I'm gonna make, is that we can beat them with half of our army. Let's do it. In the meantime, we should really think about forming a new army, but I think I'm going to do that in the next episode, as well as begin our next war with the Mamluks. So, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode, as we just kind of cleaned up the borders a little bit, and I'll see you on the next one.